put down the peppermint mocha and grab something pumpkin spice because we're going to jump in the DeLorean and go back to the fall when I filmed my seasonal closet swap. Hey, I am coming to you from my closet because I have a project to do that I've been putting off for far too long and it needs to be done. It's going to get down in the teens this week, and right now I still have a lot of short sleeve shirts hanging in this closet and not very many warm things. So I need to do this seasonal closet switch over from warm weather clothes to cool weather clothes. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to get rid of clothes that don't fit or I don't wear. And I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. As you can see, we have a very narrow walk-in closet. My husband's clothes are on this side. Mine are on this side. In the back, I have full-length hanging space, and I have skirts, dresses, and special occasion clothes. My husband's suits, that sort of thing, are back there. I have a section in here that has shelves, and there's one container in here that's probably everything is going to go because I put them in there last year to see if I would wear them, and I didn't pull a single thing out. It's all those colorful leggings and tunic tops that were in style a couple years ago, but now kind of aren't. So that's all going to go, I think. And then I have other bins that have shoes and purses, like one of these is sandals, that sort of thing. I've got some boots down here. And then I have my pants and my shirts and sweaters. Let me turn this around for a second. One of the things that I do when I do my closet switch is when I put things in, I will put the hangers backwards. And then as I wear items out of my closet, I will turn the hangers back around the right way. And so when I get back around to doing this project again, anything that's still backwards means I didn't wear it the whole season. And so it's probably safe to get rid of it. I've done this process enough that I kind of have a system, and I'm hoping that I can get it done very quickly because I decided to wait to do this until the football game was over today, and it went into overtime, so it took a little bit longer, and so now I'm losing light fast. And also that will mean I have less editing to do if I do it fast. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out everything that is still backwards on its hanger, and I'm going to put this on the tripod so that I have my hands free. First thing I'm going to do is get all of those backward hangers out of the closet. Okay, this is the bin I talked about. And this is all I had that was still backwards. So that means everything in there I wore at least once. This shirt I've had forever and I just don't wear it anymore. Looking at these, I've learned something about myself. I like the idea of a collared sleeveless shirt, but I don't actually wear them. I bought this from Shein. I wore it for a costume, and I did wear it in the show that I bought it for, but it's one of those sexy Shein things where it's like, you know, cut down to here and I have to wear a tank top under it, and I just haven't worn it again since I wore it in the show. So that's gonna go. And then another sleeveless thing. And then these two are both that tunic thing that I'm getting rid of a whole bunch of other ones, and a Walmart t-shirt that just fits me weird. Why would I keep it? I will take those things off their hangers, fold them up, put them in my donation box, and then go after the clothes that I actually wear. Oh, I have another pile of things to give away, and these are things that I put away last year when I filmed this closet swap. These were things that were too big because I had just lost 27 pounds, and my deal with myself was I would keep them for 1 year. If I kept the weight off, then when it came time to bring them out again, I would get rid of them. I have kept the weight off, so these are going to find new homes. Okay, so those go in right away, and that's very satisfying. And then this is another pair of summer pants that were too big. Hangers all go to the middle of the bed because then I'm going to need them when I take the other things out. This one still has the Goodwill tag on it. And the clothes that are still in good shape and wearable, I will donate to a local thrift store. And inevitably there will be some things that have holes in them. I have this older wool skirt that is a size 8, but I'm a size 8 now, but this was like an 8 from 1980. And this was one that I was hoping that I might be able to get into after I lost weight, but it's been eaten by moths. So it's going to go away. Okay, so I'm going to get the rest of the things out of the closet. I think I'll start with pants and just fold things up, get them ready to put in the box. Everything has to come out before I can take the stuff out of the box and put the new stuff in. If I come across things that I'm not going to wear or I've just changed my mind about, then I'll go ahead and put them in the donate box. And I forgot, I actually already did most of my capris and shorts that were in my drawer and put them in a box and took them upstairs because I knew I wasn't going to wear them. I had a couple of other pairs of pants that would have gone through the fall a little bit, so I need to put those away. Okay, off for shirts. So these are my summer t-shirts that need to get put away. I do leave a few t-shirts in my closet because I like to wear them under flannels or under a cardigan, that sort of thing. If you are my age, or at least in my phase of life, you understand the importance of layering. Oh my goodness, the static is real. This is very similar to the shirt that I just put in the giveaway box earlier, and I'm also going to get rid of this one because I just don't wear either one of them anymore. This shirt makes me very sad because I love this shirt. It's one of my favorite t-shirts, but it has a small hole in the front, and so it's just time to let it go. This process of having to switch out my clothes may seem like a pain, but it's actually kind of a blessing because having to touch all of my clothes twice a year when I get them out and when I put them away actually lets me think about every item that I have and whether I want to keep it or not. Do I want to go through the process of putting it back in my closet and taking it back out of my closet if I'm never going to wear it? No, I don't. So when I'm doing this, I can make decisions on clothes. Sometimes I make them on the spot. There were 3 shirts that I took out of rotation and put them in the giveaway box because maybe I only wore them one time and I just don't want to keep them anymore. And so sometimes I put it off for a long time, but I am actually glad to do it, and I'm really glad when it's done. So I guess I need to turn this when I go in the closet. But anyway, I just was in the closet for some time and I turned everything that was left in there backwards because I have kind of rooted through my boxes and pulled out some long sleeve shirts, some flannels, that kind of thing. Everything's going backwards even if I've already worn it this season. And then I went deeper in the closet and went to my skirts and dresses and got the things out that were still backwards. This dress was actually one that I hadn't worn the year before and I was going to give it one more chance, and I didn't wear it again. So 2 years in a row, never wore it. Time for it to go. So I'm going to get these off the hangers, put them in the giveaway box, and then I'll go back in and get the dresses that I need to put away. Be right back. Summer dresses and skirts. This is an example of a skirt that I only wore once, but I don't really like the way it fits, and so I'm going to go ahead and pass it along. This dress is heavy. It has these extra pieces right here, and I don't know, I could maybe wear that as a winter dress with a sweater. I might put that one back in. We'll put it backwards and see if I actually wear it or not. And that's all I have to take out. So now I'm going to get winter things out of the bins and get them on hangers and get them back in the closet. I forgot to hit the record button and I got into hanging the remaining pants that I hadn't put in the closet already. There was only 3 pair and a couple of them were leggings. And I was telling you how I don't really wear leggings anymore, so those will probably get decluttered. But I did put them in, and I also just hung up 3 dresses and put those in the closet. Back to the shirts. And you may wonder if I wash these things when I take them out of storage before putting them away, and the answer is no, I do not. You might think that I should, but they're clean when I put them away. They're stored in my own house, not like in a storage locker or something, and so I just don't, and it's never been a problem. I am gradually transitioning my hangers to these flocked hangers. I really like them. They're kind of a sleeker design and they're easier on your clothes, but I don't have enough for everything, so I really do save them for my nicer sweaters and that kind of stuff, and then if I have any left over, then the kind of lay around stuff can be on them. But I really like them because they keep things from falling off. This sweater doesn't really have anything to hold it on a hanger, but the flocking keeps it on, and I like that. I'm going to be really glad to have these fuzzy warm sweaters coming this week because, like I said, it's going to get really cold. The other essential wardrobe item when you're over 50 or heading into your 50s are cardigans, because again, layering, and my office at work is really cold, but if I'm busy working around the theater, I can get kind of warm. So it's nice to have cardigans that I can snuggle up in when I'm working in my office, but that I can take off if I'm off doing things, organizing or moving things around in the theater. All of the shirts are hung, so I'm going to put them in the closet. I have my overhead on, so it's giving me a weird halo look. But anyway, I have everything in the closet, and now I'm going to put the summer stuff into the box to go back upstairs in the attic. Summer clothes take so much less room than winter clothes, and I'd already put my capris and shorts into another box to take them upstairs. The box that I have these in is really overkill because it's a box that's like taller than my knees, and it's not even half full. But like I said, I have been whittling away my wardrobe for quite some time, and my summer clothes used to fill this box, and I had way too much. And now it's a size that I feel like I can manage, and I love everything in my wardrobe. If you can hear her, my dog Kyla is outside barking at cows. I have the closet done as much as I'm going to do, and I will let you see how I have it organized before we go on to my dresser and the drawers. So let me turn this around and I'll show you how I've got everything organized. First, we've got hoodies, then sweaters, flannels, casual long sleeves, then the short sleeves that I have in there, and there still might be too many short sleeves, but I really do wear them like with the flannel, or if it's really cold, I'll wear them under a sweater. And then I have my work long sleeves, and then cardigans and jackets. I didn't really do anything with this in here other than I did clean this out, which was the leggings and tunics, and I now am using it for bags. I still need to do more in here, but that's for another day because I've been at this a long time and I'm tired. And then back here I have my winter dresses, and then this little section back here is still my husband's suits and special occasion and, you know, mother of the bride, mother of permits, that kind of stuff, since I've had a couple kids get married. And now we'll move on to the dresser. I have 3 drawers. One has pajamas, one has t-shirts, and one has my summer dance clothes. So I need to go through those drawers and get that stuff out and put in the winter equivalents. Okay, I have some jeans in here, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to cycle the jeans through. The last group that came through the wash, I hung them in my closet. And I think I'm going to hang these jeans as well because I don't have as many pants as I used to. Had a lot of pants hanging in there that I didn't wear. And so I think I'm going to hang these with the hangers backwards, and then they'll be subject to the rules of everything else that I own. When you have things in drawers, it's hard to know what you wore and what stayed in the drawer, unless you have an empty drawer that you can like put everything in one drawer, and then as you wear it, put it to the other drawer. Then at the end of the season, what's left in the drawer that you started with are the things that you need to get rid of. But right now I don't have an empty drawer. So these are actually more of a summer jean because they're cropped and meant to be worn with sandals or flats or something like that. And I don't really wear them in the winter. So I can't decide if I just put them in the closet and know that or stick them in here. But then if I'm late getting the box out, I don't know. It's not that big of a decision. It's only one pair. This little section over here is camis, and they stay all year round. And then I have a whole bunch of t-shirts on this side that you can't see. And these are shirts that I wear generally to teach dance. And I wear them more in the summer when I have rehearsals and things like that because they're all show t-shirts. When we're in a show, we create a t-shirt with the logo on the front, cast on the back, and it's just a nice memento to have of the shows. But I have a lot of them, and in the winter especially, I don't need them all out. So I'm just going to keep a handful to teach in, and the rest are going to get put away. I also like to have a couple of these that I've been using as paint shirts, so when I work on set and things like that, I'm not using different shirts all the time. The same ones get paint on it, and it's kind of fun to go back and look and say, oh, that was from Beauty and the Beast, or, you know, whatever. This is a paint one, so we're going to keep that in there. Those are staying. This is my hair dye shirt, so I always keep that. I'll keep my Nutcracker shirts in because, you know, winter's Nutcracker season. And I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's enough to have for winter time. And so the rest of these, I'm going to keep one more paint shirt because I am going to be working on the set for this next play, which, by the way, I got a part for. We're going to be doing Radium Girls. My daughter got the lead. I'm so proud of her. This one, unfortunately, is going to go in the trash because it was done with the glitter letters and it's got holes on all of the edges. And because of the glitter letters, it's not even good for a rag, so it actually does need to go in the trash. I actually kept one more out because it's my work shirt and I really do kind of need to have that one. And then I have one that is a long sleeve tee that I'm going to put in as well. So I only have like 1.5 little stacks of t-shirts. And right now that's all I'm going to put in this drawer. So there's a big empty space here, but it's okay. You can have empty space in your drawers. In this bottom drawer, I have sweats and dance clothes, but I need to get out the shorts and capri leggings and tanks and things like that so that I can put in the long leggings. And it's kind of a hodgepodge right now because I did pull out a couple of pairs of long leggings because it got cold and I needed them. Okay, so serious, y'all. My MOPS Mothers of Preschoolers sweatshirt. How old is that? When I was in MOPS, I was pregnant with my 3rd child, who just turned 25. Judge me if you want, but I'm still keeping it. These are fleece lined, which are amazing when it's really, really cold. I have 2 pair of yoga style pants that I'm actually going to pass on. I used to wear them when I taught, and I really don't wear them anymore. I prefer the leggings, and these are more of a flared leg, so I'm going to donate these. And speaking of old t-shirts, this is my Christmas sweatshirt, and I bought this before my husband and I were married. I did know him, but we were not yet married, and we just celebrated 32 years. I hang on to things for a really long time, but I love this sweatshirt and I wear it every Christmas. The last drawer I have to do is jammies. I paused the video so that I could fold some of my jammies and forgot to start it again. So what I had done was I was folding some things and I commented that the jammy drawer isn't so much of a swap as it is an add. Because of the wonders of our age and our own personal internal heaters, and because I like to still use my blankets and my comforter in the wintertime, I wear my summer pajamas all year round, but there are times when we have those single-digit temperatures, especially if we have the wood stove going, and it stays warmer out in the living room, which is close to where the thermostat is, and so the bedrooms can get pretty cold. On those nights, I do want to have a long sleeve. So I just kind of put the capri pants back to the back of the drawer, keep the short sleeve shirts, because I almost always wear a short sleeve, and use the long pants from my winter jammies. It's a whole thing. So while the phone wasn't recording, I had gotten everything put in here and organized. I think in the spring I'm going to need to make sure I get it the other way around or something, because so far I've only done the summer to winter swap and not the winter to summer swap. It's basically the same thing. Oh, this is killing my legs. If you enjoy organizing and decluttering content as well as makeup content, then click on my playlist here because I have a few other things you might enjoy. Also, if you like the variety that this kind of content brings, then be sure to give me a like so that I know that you want to see more of it. I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.